Hola amigo, welcome to the Spanish class. Today we are going to discuss a very important topic. Please go through the video completely because I am going to clear your all doubt. It will be a little long video, but I am giving you surety that after watching this video you will never forget about masculine and feminine in Spanish. So our topic today is masculine and feminine, masculine or feminine. So first of all we will discuss it one by one. I took first topic is masculine. So the rule for masculine is, generally people say the rule for masculine and feminine is if something is ending with A is feminine, and if something is ending with O will be masculine. But this is not true. There are certain other rules also which we need to remember to know the masculine and feminine in Spanish. So first rule is, we will talk about masculine. What are the nouns which are ending with what letter or anything specific, and we can consider it as a masculine. Like if something is ending with O, E, M, A, sometime only E, this is exception, okay, M, A, okay, and accented vowel like A, E, I, O, U. If some of this is ending with the accented vowel like L, cafe, here E is ending with accented vowel, okay. So this is what we have to remember, and all the other consonant except D and Z, okay. These are O, E, M, A accented vowel, and all the other consonant except D and Z. We have to remember that D and Z, they and zeta, we have to remember that if it is in the end, it is not masculine. For example, now we will go with the example one by one. For example, M, A, El problema, the problem, El telegrama, as name say, I think telegram means you can well identify what I am saying. El programa, el sistema, el poema, el clima, el idioma, el tema. So everywhere ending with ma will be L. So sometime we get like it is ending with A, it should be feminine, but no. Remember, if it is ending with ma, it will be masculine. Then ending with O, el maestro, maestro means teacher, el gato, cat, el amigo, el zapato, el abuelo, el hermano, el museo, el pueblo, pueblo is a village, el libro, libro you know, book, okay. They all are ending with O. So if singular, plural, if masculine, feminine you are talking about, when I am putting a after this, it will become la, means if I am saying maestra, it will be la maestra, okay. So if it is ending with E are very rare, okay, that is el hombre, hombre means man, el hombre, el agente, this we will discuss later. Then accented vowel, el cafe, el papa, el bamboo, this is bamboo, this is bamboo, okay, bamboo. So we have discussed this accented vowel. We will discuss this D and Z. So we will talk about rule number 2, which is if we talk about feminine. So we will also find out what nouns which are ending with what are feminine. Noun ending with tad, T-U-D, dad, tad, sion, a, de, zeta, hombre, etc. all are feminine. So let's go with example. La universidad, as name say university. La ciudad, as name say city. The dificultad, difficulty. La, everything is ending with ty, okay. Then it will be changing ta, dad and tud. Then la facultad, faculty, la oportunidad, opportunity, la responsabilidad, responsibility, responsibilidad. Be careful while pronouncing the words in Spanish. La tranquilidad, tranquil, quiet. La latitud, latitude. La magnitud, magnitude. Okay, magnitude. So dad, dad, tad, tad, dad, dad, tud, tud. So this is the example of this. So we will give the example of sion, sion and hombre. La grabación. Grabación is recording. La situación. Situación, as name says, situation. Spanish is something you can assume that it may be this sometime. No, it is not admini, sorry. La admiración, admiration. If administration you are saying, administración, administración. La contribución, la contribution, the contribution. La contribución. La costumbre, okay, costume. La inversión, investment, inversión, investment. La compasión, compassion. La decisión, decisión, decision. La canción, song. Canción is song. So everything is ending either with sion, either with hombre, either with sion, sion. They are similarly in pronunciation. So now we are left with these three. Anything which is ending with A, D and Z, it will be feminine. La amiga, la casa, la salud, la luz, la niñez. This is childhood. Okay. So la amiga, la casa, la salud, la luz, la niñez. I have given very less example for these because everything which is coming under this will be this, and there are certain exception, we will talk about that. Exception, there is no rule for exception, you have to remember that. These are some of the exception which I have written here. There are so many exception, you can Google it, but some of them which are regularly in use, that is exception in masculine feminine both. El agua, as per rule it should be la agua, but it is el agua. El mapa, map. El dia, el arroz. We just discussed that Z will be in feminine, but here it is in masculine. So el page, fish, okay, that will also be in masculine. El maize, corn. El record, record. I told A, Z and D will be in feminine, but there are exceptions. For this also, lacaille. I told you that if E will come in the end, it will be in masculine, but it is, if I am saying the street, lacaille, then this will be year, pronouncing as year. Calle, it will be feminine. La clase, class. La leche, milk. La llave, key, everything is ending with E. La noche, evening. La suerte, good luck wala. La mano, it should be el mano because it is ending with O, but this is exception, mano. La foto, it should also be masculine, but it is ending with O, but it is feminine. So exceptions are there which we have to remember. Without this we cannot, we don't have any particular rule to remember these, so we have to just remember these. We will talk about rule number 4. In that, adding suffix. What suffix we will add? Ista, I-S-T-A, I-S-T-A, I-S-T-A. This is the suffix we will add to a noun to create a specialist noun. Specialist noun means if somebody if some game is football, so who play football is footballer, okay, but in Spanish we say futbolista. So el football, okay, sorry, the rule will be it can be both masculine and feminine. Footballist can be a male or female, doctor can be a male or female, dentist can be a male or female. So masculine and feminine depend upon, you have to put el or la before that. The prefix will be el or la. That will define whether the person is masculine or feminine. El futbolista, la futbolista, el dentista, el oculista, optician, oculista is optician, and then novelista, that is also novelist, guitarista, guitarist, artista, artist, periodista, periodista is journalist. This is very interesting term, izquierdista, izquierdista, you know, left wing of political left wing, it e, I will tell you how to pronounce this, izquierdista, that is political left wing, okay, and derechista, is political right wing. So if some noun create a specialist noun, we will add ista in the end. So now the last rule which we will talk today is some nouns are used with both masculine or feminine, but meaning will be different, okay. What when we use with masculine or feminine with the same word, the meaning will be different. For example, el capital will be the money, it will be the money, but la capital will be the city, okay, meaning is completely changed. El cura, the priest, la cura, the care, what care we do, okay. El guia, GUIA, when GUI comes together we will not pronounce this, it is guia, okay. El guia, the tour guide, la guia, the guidebook, okay. El orden, the order, it is the meaning in the el orden means the order, but it is arrangement, like we are keeping the shirt in order or something in order. La orden, when la orden we are writing, it means the order which is commendable. Then el policia, the policeman, means male policeman. La policia, the police force, either it is the police force or a women police. So today we have discussed about masculine and feminine. This is little long video, but to clear all the doubt and to understand where we can use la or el, because every noun in Spanish has some gender. So I hope I am able to make you understand. If you like my video, please share and subscribe.